going in. Look like it's snowing in. I could really jam out right now, man. What's up with y'all, man? It's NBA Talk with Jay. It's Top Play Tuesday here. We're back another day. It's 5 games on the card here. I'm gonna break them down. This is a solo show today. I will have a later show today, partner with Wager Talk. But like I say, this is, if you like, you can just watch this show. You don't have to watch the later one, my guys. Free NBA picks every single day. Let's get straight to it, straight down to business. It's Us Against The Bookies. Let's get some cash here, guys. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I see you, Cam, Anderson, AOD, Derwin, Moses, my guy out there, Corey, Moss, Derek Stevenson. I see you, Brianna Bryant, trying to hit them parlays. J. Woo Sports, Billy Stussy, RS, Joshua Hankins, everybody in the chat. I appreciate you, man. Let's get over here to the streets of Detroit. First game up. We have the Pistons here getting 2.5 points versus the Utah Jazz, guys. A lot of people taking the Pistons here today. The Jazz obviously have not been that strong on the road. This is a third game in 4 nights and back-to-back on the road. But guess what? I could still only look towards the Jazz in this game. I heavily lean Jazz. If I'm betting this game, I'm taking Utah in this one. They hadn't been super strong on the road. They hadn't been strong on the road versus the East. But do the Pistons want to win this game? Obviously, they have the worst record in the NBA, guys. I mean, when you're – I hate to mention the tanking, but we have to keep that in the back of our minds because we see teams time and time again win games for 3 quarters. Then in the fourth quarter, what do you know? They end up losing the game. So personally, what I'm doing with the Pistons this year, if they're getting plus 8.5, plus 7.5, something like that, then those are the games that they'll actually like go and try to win. But in this game, I'm just not totally sure that the Pistons will be going for the win in this one. And I don't know if they can keep up 3-point wise, right? This is a new age NBA when you have teams that shoot high volume threes versus teams that don't shoot a lot. If the team that doesn't shoot a lot, if they're not making them or even attempting them versus teams that have a high volume, it can be hard to keep up here. So that's possibly what I could see happening here. Obviously, Bogdanovich is going up against his old squad. That they already beat the Jazz here early this year as double-digit underdogs at the house, but the Jazz were pretty much just overlooking them. Kelly Olynyk didn't play last night. I could see him suiting up tonight, going up against his old squad. Remember, Olynyk was traded from the Pistons. I could see Kelly Olynyk coming in here with something. I'd lean if he does play, I could see his 3 points going over. It should be somewhere around 1.5, but this could be the Kelly Olynyk revenge game. Regardless of that, I know the Pistons are deep. They've been playing well, but I lean Jazz here. That's the only way that I could look in this game. I know it's third straight home game for the Pistons, but they do hit out on the road versus the Sixers tomorrow. So just the way I feel the Pistons, maybe I just feel like they try to win versus the top tier teams, then versus the middle pack teams. They don't really care much. I know Bogdanovich will want it, but maybe they want the game versus the Sixers a little bit more tomorrow. I don't know, man. It's the only way I could look in this one is Jazz. I'm just here, basically, guys, where I do the show, I'm here to let you know how I'm thinking. You see what I'm saying? It's up on you to basically go ahead with your official bets. Even if I have some official plays, it's up on you, guys. I'm not here to hold anyone's hand. But Jazz minus 2.5. That's the way that I would look in this game. A lot of people on the Pistons today, I don't think they get. I think the Jazz shoot too many threes for them here. You maybe want to. Another thing, guys, I don't really bet early in the day anymore. There's a lot of things going on with the injury report. It's Christmas time. It's probably going to be happening like this for the rest of the season. Unfortunately, they're going to play with us like this. I call it injury report manipulation. Some of these injuries matter, other ones don't. But they're going to play with us. They're trying to get as much money on both sides. So probably want to wait for the injury report in this one, but I do think this is a winnable game for the Jazz. Heavy lean Jazz minus 2.5. Sit over here to the streets of New York here, man. We have the Knicks. Knicks are red hot here, guys. They are. They've won and covered 7 straight games, guys. They are coming off a little mini road trip, 3 games on the road, 3 somewhat soft opponents, in my opinion. I know the Knicks been balling. I don't care. I don't respect it, man. I feel like they've been getting lucky. I feel like they've been getting teams right when they need it. They should have lost to Indiana on Sunday. The Pacers basically did every single thing possible to lose that game. I still think that the Knicks was the wrong side in that one. They end up getting the job done and winning, keeping their win streak going. It's going to come to an end at some some point. They seem to catch a wind on the road. They've caught in a groove on the road, in my opinion. It seems like the Knicks playing a little bit better on the road. But like I say, they've been balling out right now. It's tough to go against them. I do still lean Warriors. Obviously, Warriors on the road, you're going to have to, Poole's going to have a big game, basically turn into a mini Steph like he did last game. Is it possible? It's yes, it is, but I don't necessarily want to bet on it. Warriors' fifth game of this road trip, which they've only won one game, which the last one's versus the Raptors. Fifth game of a road trip and the first of a back-to-back. They have the Nets tomorrow. Once again, guys, we don't know who's playing in this game. They could easily rest some guys and choose to play them tomorrow. Or if they do play everyone today, guys, keep note of this. If the Warriors play everyone today, they're resting everyone tomorrow. So I'm just letting you know that right now. If I see everybody playing, I'll be going to the casino waiting on that line to come out for the Nets tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, I'd like to lean Warriors here. Don't know who's playing. I do think the Knicks, this win streak is somewhat fraudulent, in my opinion. I'm not laying the 5 points with them here. And sometimes teams really come into the Madison Square Garden and try to ball out. So Knicks, their 4 of their last 5 games have been on the road. So this is their 6th game in a new arena here, guys. They were 7 games. They were at home versus Atlanta. They won that one. Went to Charlotte, 1-0, and then back home versus Sacramento. On the road for 3 games, Chicago, and then Indiana. So not 6 straight game, but new arena, but still. A lot of moving pieces, man. Are the Knicks fools gold? Could be. I mean, they're playing hard right now, I must say. But for some strange reason, I know I'm not laying the 5 here with the Knicks. I could see a close game. Knicks may even win it in a close one like the last one. In my opinion, they are teetering on the loss. If the Pacers were if they had some veterans over there, they probably would have won that game. Warriors have some vets. Let's see what happens, but they are trash on the road. I'd lean Warriors plus the 5 here, guys. Head over here to the streets of Miami. This one won't take me long. See people hopping on the Bulls here today. I know it's in theory not a bet on spot for the Heat here. They're only 3-11 against the spread at the house. Yeah, this team is 3-11-1 against the spread at the house. 9-6 straight up, but they don't cover spreads at the house. Do I want to take the Bulls right now? Hell no, I don't, guys. I sense some with this Bulls team. I'm not sure if they've quit on their coach. They're talking about possibly blowing up the team. DeRozan, Levine, somebody's about to get traded. Something's about to happen. I think they're about to blow up the team. Maybe even go ahead and tank, guys. They got to get a new coach over here too. Donovan is not getting it done. They don't have a point guard. They don't really have a true center. I'm so far off this Bulls team right now, guys. I see a few people of my sharp guys taking them. I don't care. It could be a little bit against spot for the Heat coming off 4 straight road games. When the last one was in Mexico City, I don't care. They had 2 days off. I still lean Heat here. I can't get there with the Bulls right now until they make a trade, make something happen, fire the coach. I will not be betting on this team for the foreseeable future. They probably shouldn't even make it on the show, to be honest with you, but Bulls do have a first game of back-to-back. They play the Hawks tomorrow. They're probably going to get smashed tomorrow. I can see the Bulls getting smashed today and tomorrow. He just gave up 150 points in regulation, guys. I'm so far off this Bulls game. I can only look towards the Heat in this one, guys. So 3 leans so far. Jazz -2.5, Warriors plus the 5, Heat -4.5, guys. Head over here to the streets of Phoenix here, guys. We have the Suns laying 7.5, 7 points versus the Wizards. I feel the same way about the Wizards. I'm not going near this team. I did see that Bradley Beal came back. He actually wanted to play versus the Lakers. I'm not sure if it was an audition or what, but he actually came to play. If he comes to play like that, they could cover versus the Suns. Let's see. So Booker should be back today after having a groin issue. Didn't play yesterday. Landale didn't play yesterday. Campaign or Devin Booker, guys. So that's 3 huge key pieces on the injury report in that one. Not even sure who's going to play, man. It's crazy to say. The Wizards are ass, but if Beal is going to come out there and play like he did last game and actually try to win the game, they might be able to cover this 7 here. So they were missing Beal for a while. They've lost 10 straight games. They've looked horrible. They're on this West Coast trip, guys, so they're playing these late-night games. I don't want to back the Wizards, but I guess if I had a lean in this game, I would possibly lean toward the Wizards. As long as Bill and Porzingis are playing out there together, they have a shot to win. So I would like to lean Wizards plus 7.5, but I know for a fact that I'm not betting the game. There are 3 injuries, huge injuries. I'm telling you right now, they're going to play with this on the injury report, guys. Last game up here, man. Let's go over here to the streets of Denver. We have the Nuggets getting a point and a half here at the house. This line opened up as the Nuggets as the favorite. It's since shift to the Grizzlies, and I must say I agree with it. Grizzlies are coming off a game where they lost. They actually got blown out versus OKC. I know they only lost by 6, but they were losing by 20 points. John Morant got thrown out in that game. Excuse me. I believe like in the first half, but don't be surprised John Morant's pissed off. I'm not sure who's going to guard him. A little bit of inside info. KCP did bang knees. I have an inside source with the team. They said that he said that it was a little sore and he has a bone bruise. So if he has a bone bruise, in my opinion, KCP probably shouldn't play. I just banged my knee up the other day. It still doesn't feel well. I know for a fact I can't go play an NBA game or even play at the rec. You see what I'm saying? But I want to take Grizzlies here, guys. That's one I want to take. If I had one top play of the day, it would be Grizzlies -1.5, and right after that, it would be Jazz -2.5, guys. Like I said, we don't know what the hell's going to happen with the injury report. Jamal Murray is questionable right now. I'm not really worried about him. Jokic is probable. I think KCP is the main guy on the injury report that you're worried about. He's in theory listed as questionable. He could play in this one. He could sit out. So you never know. If he's in, you might be able to catch Grizzlies as the underdog in this one. But regardless, I do think that they win this game here, guys. I don't know if the Nuggets play enough defense, in my opinion. This first off, I'm not betting the Nuggets. They're 1-7 against the spread last 8 games overall. They're 0-7 against the spread last 7, playing on one day's rest. I can really go on down the line. The Grizzlies are also 6-2-1 against the spread last 9 meetings, but they are only 2-5-1 against the spread last 8 in Denver. I could still only look towards the Grizzlies here. The way that they play basketball, not sure who's going to stop John Morant. Not sure who's going to stop John Morant getting into the paint, right? Nuggets don't really have a center. You can score on Jokic and possibly get him in foul trouble. They don't really have a backup center. So Ja can get whatever he wants in the paint and on the perimeter, in my opinion. Not sure who's going to stop the screens from Steven Adams, stuff like that. Now they have some good matchups with Aaron Gordon and Jokic, like on the offensive end, but I still see the Grizzlies being a little bit more of a more hard-nosed type of team here, playing a little bit better defense, and their offense is so high octane that I don't see how the Nuggets can stop them, to be honest with you. So nothing's guaranteed. Grizzlies are, in theory, not as great on the road, but I still like them here, guys. So I don't have anything official today, but if I had one top play today, it would be Grizzlies -1.5. I do like it to cash, and right after that, Jazz -2.5, guys. So real quick, man, let's talk about some shirts real quick. If you'd like to get a shirt, you can. If not, it's all good, man. I understand people don't want to support the channel. I still appreciate you guys. A lot of people just want to come in here and get the free picks and go on about their life, and I understand. But the ones that have gotten a shirt, the ones that do choose to support, I really appreciate you. DM me anytime, my guys. 50% off shirts. Xmas. Use promo code Xmas. XMAS, get you 50% off shirts. If you get 2 more shirts, you will be getting a free pair of glasses as well, my guys. I might send you one of these chains as well, man. This is not a real chain, guys. This is my dog collar, you see what I'm saying? But I thought it looked nice, and I said I'm putting it on today. I don't give a damn. Y'all know I got real chains, but 50% off shirts. Jay and Shark shirt only $15. Smack City, Us Against The Bookies, and Let's Get Some Cash get you 50%. That 50% get you knocked down to $20 for the shirts, guys. What are we doing here, man? jmoneyismoney.com. Use the promo code Xmas. Now, like I say, I don't have anything that I've placed a wager on yet. Obviously, these injury reports are going crazy right now, guys. But 2 plays that I do like to cash would be Grizzlies -1.5 and Jazz -2.5, guys. Some honorable mentions, some other leans would be, in theory, Wizards +7.5, Heat -4.5, and Warriors +5, guys. So those are my leans on all 5 games. I still like them to go 5-0, whether I'm betting them or not. I'm here to bring you guys the info. You see what I'm saying? And let's get some cash, man. It's Us Against The Bookies. Like I say, guys, I'm not necessarily here every single day to say, oh, I have one official play. I'm here to break down the games, break down the info, let you know what I'm liking in cash. And that's what I'm here for, man. So I'd be looking at Jazz. If I had one top play, it would be Grizzlies -1.5. After that, it would be Jazz -2.5. After that, it would be Heat -4.5. After that, Warriors +5. And after that, Wizards +7.5. Not the strongest of cards, guys. When I have a super strong play, I'll let you know. Loaded card tomorrow. Be back tomorrow for sure. You can check out the later show if you want. We have a $2 Tuesday capper over there from Wager Talk. My God, Moneyline Man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We out, my guys.